Are you watching it?
Oh,
Okay, so
in the bottom, transcript. Call.
Hello, Maria.
From Goa, we are.
hi Merle, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm in Goa with my brother.
Yes, he mentioned that. How wonderful. That's great. I'm so glad to see that you've tuned in. I can't hear you very
Yeah,
well.
I made a point.
Oh, that's great. So happy to have you on. You've come in
1 minute.
from Pune, right, Merle?
No, Goa, not Pune.
No, but where you live in Goa itself or you live in Pune?
No, I live in Mumbai.
Ah, you live in Mumbai. So
We
you've
live
come
in
down to Goa.
Mumbai. Francis and me both live in Mumbai, but now we have come to our, yeah,
Oh, lovely. Very
now
nice.
we have come to Goa.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, because the last time for the karaoke, I remember him saying he was in Kolva, so I thought he was
Yeah,
put up in Goa.
no, that's in Goa. Kolwa's in Goa.
Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Lakshmi. I see you're in as well. Abby, you're in as well. Hi, everyone. So I thought we could just very quickly, just actually just wait for another 5-10 minutes is when it officially opens. So yes, we are a bit early, but we can just kind of hang on for a little bit.
After eating so much food and all, not correct about. Meeting at that did you provide the sign up right? After you got to then it does not come in only one to the one to the giver to Asian come inside. The giver goes to there and knocking up. I don't know. Okay. This is you take it. You take it, you make rice and curry, you make rice curry. So the cat, sorry. Oh, it took cat. That was sorry.
So we have 10 more minutes before the show begins. So if you want to grab some water or a snack or, stay on, that's absolutely fine. We have,
Now it's tea time, Maria.
yeah, so maybe grab some tea or coffee. We have my grandmother, Chikma Abreu, in the house. We have Abigail.
Hi, Maria.
Oh,
Hi, that's wonderful. So nice to see everyone. We have Farida tuning in.
I think we go to the time.
Hi, Farida. Oh, she's still connecting to audio.
okay.
So a lot of you who were part of the karaoke group. So it's really lovely to see all of you once again. I hope everyone's got their tea or coffee in hand. Another 7 minutes to go.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Grandma. So lovely to see you on here.
I can't see anyone.
Everyone has put off their music. I mean, their sorry, their video.
Video.
I think they're all shy, but I hope when the show begins, everyone will be on. We have Alfie in the house. Hi, Alfie.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. It's so good that you've
After a
tuned
lot,
in.
we are
You're in
connecting, I
Bombay,
think.
right?
Yeah, very much.
Oh, wonderful. We have Abigail in the house. Hi. Abby, your mic is muted.
Hi. Sorry about that. Hi.
No problem. So we have so far our audience I can see is spread across Mumbai, Delhi, Dubai, Bangalore, Goa. Have I missed out any other place? We have Julia tuning in from Canada.
Bangalore.
Oh, I thought they said Bangalore. I can't miss Bangalore. Yeah, so we have Bangalore, Bombay, if I'm allowed to say Bombay still, Goa, Canada, Delhi. That's awesome. Hi, Farida. Your mic is muted. Julia. Hi, Julia. It must be very early in the morning there.
Yes, 7:25.
Wow, and you're still up here. That's amazing. We're so happy you could join us. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for organizing this.
It's so lovely to see all of you. So we have another 5 minutes to go. So, and of course, we'll just wait in case, some people are having trouble tuning in. Let's see who else we have. So, Merle has traveled from Bombay to Goa. So, she's.
Yes, sort of safely.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I know the situation is quite crazy back there, but
Yes, both places.
yeah, but we've got to keep our heads up and our spirits high. And we hope Nilesh is going to do that job for us today. Just wanted
Yeah,
to check
I
everyone is
think
the
we all we all need a dose of comedy.
yes, yes,
Yes, we do.
for sure. Just wanted to check everyone is above 18 here, right?
Sure.
Maria?
I wish we weren't.
Oh, we have Jen who's tuning in from Goa as well. It's so lovely to see all of you tuning in. So Jen is
It's
also
all your hard work, Maria, and team.
thank you so much. We're so happy to be doing this with all of you, honestly. So I think Jen is still connecting to audio.
Yeah, that's
Hi, Jen. Can you hear
Hi.
us? Hi, how are you doing?
Yes.
It's so lovely to see you here.
Hi, how are you?
Very, very well. So happy to see you tune in. You're in Goa now, I believe.
No, in fact, we came to Bombay to do some repair work, but got stalled because of the COVID situation.
Oh yeah,
So we
yeah. I can imagine. It's really crazy that we were just talking about it a moment ago. But so happy that you tuned in. Like I was just saying, we've got another 5 to 7 minutes to go. We're just giving people a chance to kind of come in before we begin. So grab a cup of tea or coffee. or a glass of juice or whatever you want.
I just had a lovely cup of tea with crackers.
Oh, wow. Yes, I could see you munching. That was nice. Oh, we have Monisha tune in. Monisha is also in Bangalore at the moment. Hi, Monisha. I think maybe she can't hear us. I'm just going to check if her mic is on mute.
Hi, everyone, and a very happy Mother's Day to all the lovely moms, the
Yes,
beautiful ladies.
yes, a very, very happy Mother's, Grandmother's, Great Grandmother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Great mothers who tirelessly and selflessly work throughout the year.
Well,
for
every
their families.
mom has learned from their mom, so so the legacy carries on. So we have Monisha. Monisha, can you hear us? We have Lucia in the house. Wow. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Monisha.
Hey there.
So happy to have you all.
Hi, Maria.
You know what, Maria? I'm at work actually.
Oh, okay.
I will not
So
put
you
my
can.
video on. Yeah, but you know what? This is like my lunch break, so that's fine. But I'll just not put the video on if that's okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. So happy that you joined even so.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah.
It's okay if you sneak peek.
Yes.
Sorry, you said something?
I said it's okay if you sneak peek during office hours.
Yeah, I'll try. Actually, I'm off working hours now because of Ramadan, but it's just that I
Okay,
had to
okay.
stay back because of something. So
Which place are you in, ma'am?
So, yeah, so we were just saying, did you ask which place we were in now?
No, the lady who just spoke, which place is she from?
Oh, she is in, she's also from Goa, but she's in Dubai right now.
Ah, okay, Dubai.
Yes, yes. So let's look at the time. Yeah, it's 3:30. So
Hello.
hi. Oh, Sophia's tuned in, and we have.
Me.
Oh, that's my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah. We have Imelda from Pune, whose birthday it was yesterday.
Yes,
She
I saw
turned
that
50
on
yesterday.
on Facebook.
So very happy birthday to you, Auntie Imelda. We're so happy you could join us today.
Happy birthday, Melda.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Monisha, we're so happy you could join us. All of you would have seen Monisha's
Hi,
amazing
Mama.
videos.
I
we-
have
Thanks, Maria. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes.
hear you now. Yeah. So that's Monisha. She is in Bangalore right now, but she lives in Turkey. And she's going to do some fabulous workouts, not workouts, but movement classes with us soon. So lots of exciting things.
9th of May. 9th of May. When is that?
That we're going to start on the 7th of June.
7th of June, sorry. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
9th is today.
Yeah, today. Today's comedy is 9th of May.
Yeah.
All dates etched in my mind, probably.
That's fine. So, yeah, so we're just going to wait for a few more people who wanted to be here. Another 5 minutes and then we can begin.
Yeah. Maria, how's the family? How's Kia? Is she up to your shoulders or up to your spectacles?
Yeah, I would say up to my spectacles. She's doing great. She's doing great. Growing up much faster than I'd like her to.
How's Rowan?
Yeah, he's well too. Will be starting full-time work. I mean, work from office soon. So yeah, but he's doing well. How's Roxanne doing, Jen?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, good. Really good. So nice to see you all.
Good to connect here. Nice.
So maybe what we can start off doing, since we're so many of us already on, is quickly have everybody just introduce themselves, say where you're from, um, so we can just get to know each other a little bit.
Are the videos on?
Yeah, if everyone, I think everyone knows how to put their video on. Yeah. Oh, we have Sandra from Australia. Hi, Sandra.
Hello.
Wow, that's
wow.
amazing. Fantastic.
Sorry,
Hi,
I've checked into my pajamas for the night.
That's absolutely fine. We have Julia who is just woken
We
up.
can only see your face.
Yes.
We have Julia on one hand who's tuned in from Canada and she's just woken up, and we have you who is who's
Tuning out.
to bed. So it's and all of us in between. So that's great. Okay, so maybe we can start with all those from Goa. Yeah, if you can quickly just say your names, put your video on, and
Yeah.
I'll stop sharing.
Hi, I'm number 1 from Goa.
Yeah, that's more.
Is my video on, Maria? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Merle from Bombay, but now at present with my husband and brother in Goa and his wife.
Hi, Merle. Lovely to meet you.
And we last met at the karaoke session, which was amazing.
Thank you so much, Merle.
Yeah.
Who would like to
Next,
go?
over and out.
Okay. Jen?
Yeah, hi, I'm Jennifer Rodriguez. Used to be in Dubai. Was there for 2 decades and now back in Goa and sometimes in Bombay. Right now we're in Bombay. We don't know which is the lesser evil or the better evil.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah, but we're staying safe and staying well. So hi, everybody. Lovely to meet all of you.
Great. Hi, Jen. So lovely to have you here. Who'd like to go next?
Me.
Yes.
I'm Harriet Rego, actually from Goa, but now I'm in Dubai with my daughter Maria, who's hosting the show. And I'm happy that my mom is also here.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Shelma.
Shelma Abreu, and I'm in Bangalore. Yeah.
Hi, that's lovely, Grandma, that you could join us.
Good to be here.
Harriet, where are you in Goa?
I'm in Porvorim actually, but at the moment in Dubai.
Okay, so
I'll say a quick hello to everyone. Hi, this is Lucia, originally from Goa as well, but now Portuguese passport holder, based in Dubai. And I've known Maria for many years, and I must commend her on this great initiative that she's taken. And
Seconded.
and we all need to have a good laugh. So here I am, still at work, so I'll be signing out very soon from the video. But I just thought I'll just put it on to say hi to everyone. And also a very happy Mother's Day to all you lovely mothers out there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you so much.
Lucia. Lovely to meet you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Yeah, we have Sandra.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Sandra Fernandez and tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. So Auntie Shelma is my dad's sister. So yes, and Harriet is my first cousin, and Maria is my, how do we work it out? Maria is my second cousin.
Right.
I don't know how cousins work. But we've had a full-on day today, right from the morning. We went and visited my older daughter's grave. She passed away 2 years ago. So we went there with her daughters and her husband, and we celebrated breakfast Mother's Day, and then spent the rest of the day with family. Came back, and here we are, ready to have a bit of a laugh. And happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
to all of
So
you,
special. Thank you so much. So who do we have next? Alfie.
Hi, this is Stefan here. Oh, sorry.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Sorry. Please go ahead.
All right, I'm just standing in for Sophia. I won't turn on the camera because that might terrify people and we might lose a few.
No, we want to see you.
I think we're way past being terrified when we're in the circle of gray.
You ain't seeing it.
Hi.
Okay, I'll let my daughter say hi.
Hi, I'm also here.
Hi, Megan. Lovely to have you.
Sophia will be joining in a bit. Then
Sure.
that time, yeah. All right.
Sure. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. We have Imelda. Imelda, would you like to say a few words?
Hello,
I think she
I'm
celebrated
Imelda
her
from
70th
Pune.
birthday.
Yes, just
Yeah, day
yesterday.
yesterday. So Maria,
Well,
Maria is my sister's daughter-in-law.
oh, so
I'm
that's
from Pune,
great.
originally from Goa.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, belated.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
And then we have her daughter Julia, who's tuned in all the way from Canada.
Hi, I'm Julia Nash. I'm Imelda's daughter and Rowan's first cousin. That's how we're related to Maria. Maria and we've known each other and been close for a long time now. We last visited, I think it's 4 years now, looks like, Dubai. It's ages. Since COVID, we were planning to make another trip, but I think it didn't work out. So once things get better, we'll definitely join in.
Yeah,
And
everyone's
happy
waiting for
Mother's
things
Day
to
to
get
all
better.
the mothers on the group.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julia. So happy to have you here. And we have Farida, all the way from Delhi. Farida, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Farida, originally from Pune, but I work and live in Delhi. And I was introduced to this group, Maria, by somebody you know, who was a classmate of mine, Vernon.
Oh, I see.
Ah,
Yes.
Vernon
Yeah.
is a
Is
cousin.
that so? Is Vernon your uncle or something?
He's my
Cousin.
cousin.
Yeah, cousin. Okay.
Yes. Oh, we're so
Nice to
happy to have you. Yeah, we're so happy to have you on here.
Thank you.
Okay. And I think we have Alfie, who's in Bombay. Alfie, do you want to put your video on? I think Alfie must have stepped out.
He called for what? Mother's Day.
Okay. Okay, so I think we've given it that extra 10 minutes that we wanted to just get everybody in. And
let's start.
Yes, let's get started. So really, once again, just wanted to welcome all of you over here. We're so happy to have you all here today. And very quickly, I'm, as you all know, Maria. I'm in Dubai right now. And I started Circle of Grey with an absolutely wonderful bunch of friends. And the reason we started it was because of words we hoped we'd never hear, like lockdown and social distancing and the rest. And we really felt that while the rest of the world had kind of moved on, offices moved online, schools moved online, our social spaces for those 60 and over kind of didn't. And it was really hard just being home, being told to stay home, but not having a space where we could interact, have fun, continue to enjoy the company of others, continue to participate in exciting things, to be happy and fulfilled. So that's the reason why we started Circle of Grey. So we are so happy to have all of you a part of it. And we hope to bring lots and lots of more exciting events to each and every one of you. And on that note, I would like to very quickly share my screen and introduce you to Lakshmi and Sophia. They're both in here. They're both co-founders of the Circle of Grace. So if you would like to say a quick hi, Lakshmi, Sophia.
Hello everyone. I'm really glad
Hi.
to see all of you. I'm Lakshmi and I'm also co-founder of Circle of Grace. And we are sure we'll have a great time and I'm hoping that you all will have a great time too. So really look forward.
Sophia, you're in.
Everyone, Sophia here. And yeah, thank you for joining in and good to see a lot of people around. I'm sorry I was a bit late. I was busy trying to make Goan sausages in Singapore. Don't ask me why. We
Wow.
ran out of them with the lockdown. So I thought I'd give it a try and, try to make it from scratch. Okay, anyway, good to see everybody here. And we are hoping that everybody's going to have a good time and have good laughs. So enjoy.
So very quickly, we wanted to just show you how we can go about this. It would be wonderful if all of you can put your video on. Also feel free to keep your audio on because that's the best way you can enjoy this and kind of share your reactions and things. Lakshmi is going to very quickly take you through a few features of Zoom. Many of you might already be familiar with them, but for those who aren't, she'll walk you through how you can participate and enjoy the program better. So there we go.
So let's go right through it. The first thing is, if you see in your bottom left, you'll see a mute and unmute option. So if you, at any point in time, if you guys have any background noises going on, please make sure to mute yourself. And for the rest of the show, please feel free to keep the audio on so that you can share your reactions and comments. Same goes for video. We would like to have your video on throughout the show because we would love to see your priceless reactions to the jokes. But at any point in time, if you feel that there is something happening in the background and you don't want that to be seen, you can stop the video. Yeah, and finally, even if your audio is off at any point in time, you can still share your feelings with these cute little reactions that you have on the bottom right. So we would love to see some claps, some thumbs up, some hearts for the show. And we would be really happy to hear you share your comments and claps at any point in time. So let's just get started with the show. That's about it.
Let's do it.
So, so I'd very quickly like to introduce Nilesh. He's a dear friend who I've known for many, many years. In fact, I started my career with Nilesh. And to put it in his words, he spent 15 years learning science, 20 years writing advertising. And finally, after all those many years, he realized that what he loved most was to make people laugh. So Nilesh lives in Mumbai with his 5 pets, no less, 2 children, and he was very specific to say his 1 wife. So together they keep him entertained and in a mood to write funny stuff. So without further ado, I'm really thrilled and excited to introduce to you Nilesh Vaidya. Give him a big hand, everybody.
Thank you, Maria. Hello, everyone. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You aren't supposed to laugh at this, guys. This is true love. My wife had one of her friends coming home and she insisted that I wear a mask. She even put it on for me. And please don't get the wrong idea. It's not like she doesn't trust me or anything. The friend is a guy. A marriage is
No,
built on a foundation of trust. She keeps telling me that. Okay. So, hi guys, how are you doing?
All good.
All good.
A stunt like this would have worked much better in a live stage show. Just
Correct.
imagine, you would have laughed first when I came on stage wearing that mask. Then you would have laughed when I groped around and I missed the mic. Then you would have laughed again. You would have laughed again when I fell off the stage. So I'm glad to see everyone here. And before I start, I just wanted to check, are you guys familiar with Hindi? Can I put in a little Hindi here and there?
Sure, no problem.
Because see, the thing is, I don't know Portuguese. When Maria shared the list of members with me, I actually said maybe I need to learn the language and come back.
That would be good.
Maybe you can try Konkani.
Really? No, the only names that were missing were Alfonso Albuquerque and Vasco da Gama. and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
And when Maria told me about, she shared the list with me and told me what time this was going to be at, I asked her, are you crazy? You have a room full of Goans and you're expecting them to stay awake in the afternoon on a Sunday? Do you want this show to fail? But I'm glad so many of you went against your instinct and turned up here. Especially you, Sharma aunty. How old are you? You'll have to unmute yourself.
Let me
Take your time.
Oh, 1 second.
Yep, I think
it's not yet unmute. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Tell her to go to the mute button and press.
Yeah, I think she's doing that now.
There you go.
Now,
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep, we can hear you,
Loud and clear.
Sharma.
I'm going to be 86 in July.
Wow.
Wow. Wonderful. Well done. So those of you who just saw the poster, I was wearing a hat in that. As you can see, I am completely bald, but I wasn't always. I used to have thick, wavy hair. In fact, it was too wavy. It just waved goodbye. I hope all of you have either got your vaccine or are getting it.
Got.
Yes, we
Yeah.
got.
Got? Okay.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of these conspiracy theories going around and people are saying, were enough clinical trials done for this vaccine? Guys, what do you think you are?
We are the clinical trials.
Yeah, why do you think they're giving you the jab in a clinic? They could give it to you anywhere. That's clinical trial. No, but on a serious note, the vaccines are absolutely safe until something happens. So please go out and get them. Also, I'm really glad that testing for COVID-19 has become a lot easier. Now they come home to, take your swab or blood or whatever. Just the other day, all of us wanted to get tested, and the guy calls from the lab and says, can we come home to take the sample? I was furious. I said, how dare you talk about my wife like that? Only I can do that. Anyway, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers over here. Yeah,
Thank you.
You guys completely rock. My wife had a complaint. She said, in all these years, we've been married 25 years now. In all these years, you've never given me a Mother's Day gift. And I said, listen, you're expecting a bit too much. The reason you're a mother is because of me. You know what she said? You know what she said? That's what you think. I know we have a Father's Day also, but it's just a formality, right? They might as well just rename it Sperm Donors Day. The kind of importance we get, it's like nothing. I mean, if I was to take a hypothetical situation where both my wife and I were drowning and our daughter, one of our daughters could save only one of us, I'm pretty sure it won't be me. And I think part of the reason for that is the approach we have towards parenting. It's very different, right? So I'll give you an example. One of our daughters was down with a really bad throat and cough, etc. And in the middle of the night, my wife wakes me up and she says, I can hear Saya coughing all the way here. I'm really worried. What do I do? I had a simple solution. I said, close the door. You won't hear her. It solves the problem, but I'm just saying that we don't get enough credit for it. So let me start by telling you a little bit about myself. It's really, really a relief to, be performing for an audience who's at least at a comparable age or older than me. In the typical comedy show, I'm older than some of the audience members combined. I go through entire shows where these kids are sitting there and they don't laugh at all. And at the end, I have to ask them, were the jokes not funny? And they say, no, it's disrespectful to laugh at your elders. But then I try to put the age difference in context. I mean, come on. The first time I heard of Michael Jackson, he was a child artist. That's a long time back. The first time some of these kids heard about Michael Jackson, he was already a child molester. That's a lot. So I'm 49 years old, officially middle-aged, but I don't look it, right? Everyone tells me that. When the topic comes up, I say I'm middle-aged. And they say, no, you're not. You're old. That's the reality of it. We may classify ourselves as middle-aged, old, whatever. If you're above 40, to that young world out there, you're old. In fact, I would like to classify middle age the way we classify our income groups. Like you have lower middle class, upper middle class. I'm lower middle age. That's me. You know what I don't like the most about getting older? It's people who can't accept their age. I've got friends like that. There's this one guy who's always going, bro, just chill. Age is just a number. 40 is the new 30, dude. Firstly, if you're in your 40s, you lost the right to use words like bro and dude even before they were invented. You sound stupid. So I was talking to this guy recently, and for a change, he was sounding stressed out. He said, bro, I just got my lab test results. Cholesterol is 300. Normal is 200. What do I do? So obviously I had to cheer him up, right? I had to be positive. I said, bro, just chill. Cholesterol is just a number. 300 is the new 200. That's what friends are for, right? So when it comes to putting age in perspective, kids usually hit the nail on the head. And when you're bald, that really hurts. On a birthday a few years back, I was driving somewhere with my younger daughter. She was really small then. And she turns to me and asks, how many birthdays? So I told her 45, 46, whatever. She asked, so many? I said, yeah. How many left? My elder one is even worse. You remember this movie that came out a couple of years back, Gully Boy? Yeah, did any of you see it? It wasn't dubbed in Portuguese, but I'm just asking.
No.
No?
Sorry.
So there was this amazing super hit song which I really fell in love. And one day I was singing it in the bathroom. I was going, Apna time aayega. And my older daughter knocks on the door and says, Papa, you should sing Apna time wapas nahi aayega. That's what happens when you don't pay enough attention to the birth control ads. So my wife and I are about the same age. She's just 5 months younger. which is why we're both going through that same age-related anxiety. On my 40th birthday, she asked me, "Do you feel old? Do you feel any different?" And I said, "No, honestly, I didn't." But then 5 months later on her birthday, when I realized that I'm now married to a 40-year-old, bingo. You'll see a lot of people start running after they cross 40. You'll have these old farts running half marathons, full marathons, ultra marathons.
I have one here.
I know, I mean, except for that person, the rest of them. And everyone thinks it's for fitness. Actually, fitness has got nothing to do with it. By this time, so much shit has happened in your life that the voices in your head are screaming, "Run, just run."
I agree.
Some of us take it literally, that's all. Sleep goes out of the window. I'm sure many of you will agree. No matter how late you go to bed, you're up at the crack of dawn. So obviously you try to sleep early. I remember when I was younger and I used to go for a party, meet someone really hot, really attractive. There used to be just one thought on my mind. I want to sleep with you. Now when that happens, the line gets shortened. I want to sleep. That's all. Sex takes a beating, and I don't mean it in the kinky way. I'm not into all that. You discover the real reason why people call it middle age. It's because the part of you that ages the fastest is in the middle. You realize that a man's sex life is divided into two parts. Part one, you're lucky if you can get it. Part two, you're lucky if you can give it. It's as simple as that. Everyone assumes the worst, even your doctor. See, I've had this hyperacidity problem for the longest time. And when I was younger and I used to go to my doctor, he used to prescribe something, when you get that sharp pain up your chest, he used to prescribe something spelled with 3 letters, ENO. Many of you must have taken it. Now, when the same problem happens and I go to him, he still prescribes something spelled with 3 letters, ECG. I have started getting these random texts from a clinic promising a cure for premature ejaculation, of all the things. I swear I don't need it. These texts are coming too soon, not me. Hair becomes an issue, as you can see, but it's not as simple as it looks. You don't just go bald. The hair from your head, it relocates to every other part of your body. It's like your male hormones become your male hormones. You get hair everywhere. So like everyone with a midlife crisis, I went to get a tattoo. And I wanted it on my back, because in case I regret it later, I didn't want to, have to look at it every day. So I tell the tattoo artist what I want, and he stands behind me very quietly for 10 seconds. And then you know what he asks me? "Sir, don't get a tattoo, do hair color." But the worst thing about getting older, if you're into comedy, you don't find material. See, I can't relate to most of the things that younger comedians talk about. I mean, look at the age of the average comedian. That way, at least I can say I'm above average. They joke about masturbation. I don't, because I don't do that stuff, guys. Viagra is expensive. You can't just waste it like that. They have jokes about how their parents mistreated them. Mine are dead. My parents, not my jokes. I don't joke about Tinder dating. What if my wife finds out? Yeah. I don't joke about my marriage. What if my Tinder date finds out? I don't joke about drugs. What if my kids find out and steal my stash? So So I joke about news, current affairs, stuff like that. And I just hope that Amit Shah doesn't find out. So we've had a crazy lockdown here in India. Like, we had a 6-month long one last year. And again, it's happened. And the worst thing about it, and I'm sure a lot of people living in India will agree, no maids, no domestic help. Because unlike you lot who go abroad and live there and learn to do things on your own, we don't. We stay dependent on them all our lives. And this has been the first time ever in the history of India that our maids wanted to come back to work, but we were telling them, no, wait for some time. First time, it's never happened. So obviously, during the lockdown, I had to join the BJP. Not the party, guys. BJP is short for Bartan Jhadu Pocha. I don't do political comedy because I know my limitations. I know that my Modi jokes will never be as good as Kunal Kamra's. And I know that my Rahul Gandhi jokes will never be as good as Rahul Gandhi's. Guys, I've spent a lifetime in advertising. And there are times when, a client really ruins a beautiful ad that you've done. Maria, you've experienced it many times.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I've been doing comedy for the past 3 odd years. And there are times when your jokes just don't work. You don't get a single laugh. I can put up with all of that. But if I'm sweeping the house and you come and put your foot in the kachra, I will behead you with a butter knife. Of course, after that, I'll clean the knife and I'll mop the floor also. I'm good like that. Just a minute, guys. I'm getting a call. Sorry, it's my daughter. Yeah, baby. No, I don't know where your mother is. No, the last time I saw her was when I was sweeping the floor in the morning and she came and stepped in the kachra. I haven't seen her after that. I'll tell her you were looking.
Oh, God.
Sorry, where were we?
Wipe your butter knife.
But I've changed my behavior in a lot of ways. My wife is Punjabi and they are very emotional. They're very warm people. And there is the saying ki ek thali mein se khane se pyar badhta hai, which literally means that if you eat from one plate, your love grows. And I never listened to her. I always insisted on having my own plate. But now I've realized whether or not love grows, the amount of plates that you have to wash definitely comes down. I've become much, much more romantic.
50%.
50%, absolutely. My concept of beauty has changed. I'm the only one in my family who doesn't have hair. My wife and both our daughters have got long, beautiful hair. And I used to always tell them that, please don't cut your hair. I mean, God has given you such beautiful locks. But again, ever since I started sweeping and swabbing the floor, I've told them you have to get crew cuts. We cannot have such long hair in this house. So my wife is a teacher. And like me, she's been working from home too. And because she's been working from home, she's been experimenting a lot in the kitchen. I told her, you're experimenting in the wrong room. There are other rooms also, but she didn't listen to me. So she comes up with these 3-course meals. And she tells me that, I want to start with some roast potatoes. And then we'll do this baked chicken with stir-fried vegetables. And then we'll have this brownie with ice cream, a sizzling brownie. And I just look at her and tell her, can't you just make khichdi? I have to wash all those dishes. But everyone asks me that if you want to criticize your wife's cooking so much, why don't you start cooking? Why are you being so old-fashioned? Guys, dealing with the virus is bad enough. I can't expose others to my cooking also. But I did get a business idea. I'm going to start a tiffin for COVID positive patients. Anyone who doesn't have a taste of sense, a taste of smell, or a taste of taste is going to love my food. during this pandemic, you learned a lot about people. You learned a lot about the goodness in people. I have this driver called Pradeep, and during the lockdown, I called and asked him, Pradeep, do you have enough money? You know what he said? I have a little, sir. How much do you need? I was so touched. I told him he didn't have that much, so I cut the rest from his salary. I didn't really, guys. I'm not that bad. But you also found out about your own children. So our elder daughter goes to college in another city. Our younger one is in college in Bombay, but she's out most of the day. For the first time, we saw how they were at home all day. I used to think that a teenager's bedroom is bad. It's nothing compared to a teenager's bathroom. It is terrible. I took one look at that bathroom after 2-3 weeks of lockdown, and I said, cleaning is not going to work. Renovation is not going to work. Let's just reconstruct the building. But yeah, guys, I am being a little unfair. Our kids did help out a lot. They washed the dishes every night, and I could tell exactly which dishes they washed because I had to rewash them in the morning. But it's the thought that counts, right? Now there's been a lot of debate about masks. Hello, hi.
This is the third grade, no? Yeah, arrange some comedy show for you.
It's not that bad also, ma'am. You can say.
Part of the act.
Yeah, part of the act. Absolutely fine. So there's been a lot of debate about whether masks really prevent infection, etc. And I firmly believe they do. I firmly believe that masks work. But whether or not they work, there's one question that wearing a mask will answer for good. You'll never need to ask again. Do I have bad breath or not? Wear a mask, breathe in, breathe out. You will know exactly what other people think about you. Also, the amount of steam inhalation that all of us have been taking, I can give you in writing that the monsoon is going to come early this time. It's like this. When I wake up in the mornings, there's a steam cloud outside my window coming out from people's houses. It's absolutely crazy. For those of us who are fighting age, there's one great thing about the lockdown. It makes you feel younger. If you don't believe me, look at your investment statements. They've gone back to the same value that they were in 2010. You will feel at least 10 years younger when you look at your mutual fund statements. But one thing that I've realized, I think lockdowns are a wonderful idea. We should continue having lockdowns even after COVID-19 just to keep people off the streets for some time. I have never seen Bombay looking as beautiful as when there were no people on the roads.
Agree.
I guess most of you realized, those of you who were living in India, that whenever a lockdown is declared, the most frequently asked question on social media, on WhatsApp, everywhere, are wine shops open? Now we know the real threat is not COVID-19, it's alcoholism. Also, the way we read is very, very different from how we are supposed to read. Like when the lockdown started again in Bombay about a month back, they sent out a circular saying that please do not go out between 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. And the way we read it was go out at all times except 8 p.m. and 7 p.m. 7 a.m. I mean, I think it's the way they teach us English. They've given it some really different spin. Also, there are a lot of people who are still saying stupid things like, COVID is a hoax and diarrhea killed more people than COVID last year. I'm sure you've got those messages.
Yeah.
I just want to say that whoever wrote that definitely does not have diarrhea because he is full of shit. Also, history always repeats itself. You guys remember that 35, 40 years back, we had the AIDS pandemic which swept across the world. Yeah, some of you are old enough to remember how bad it was.
Yeah, for sure.
And even then, when everyone was telling us wear a condom, there were idiots who refused to. It's their children who are walking around today not wearing masks. The mistakes you make will come back to haunt you. Also, I'm sure many of you who had the vaccine must have had side effects. Did anyone have it bad? Fever, chills? No one?
No.
No.
No? Wow, you guys are lucky. I had it really bad. My body was aching, constant headache for 2 days. And you know what hurt the most? My wife didn't have any side effects. That really, really hurt. A word of advice, there are a lot of people who are saying, especially in India, that since getting the second dose of the vaccine has become so difficult, maybe you should just do with one. Guys, that doesn't work. It's like remembering your anniversary and then forgetting your spouse's birthday. No one is going to remember the first one if you don't do the second. But with all this bad stuff happening around us, something good has happened. The mango season is back. Any mango lovers in this house? Anyone?
All of us. Yes, all of us.
I mean people who love eating mangoes, not like Katrina Kaif in that ad. Not that kind of mango lover. Yeah? And what's your favorite variety of mango? Anyone?
Mankura.
Acha, I thought most of you would say Alfonso because it sounds Portuguese.
Mankura is typical Goan.
Absolutely.
Don't get
But
it
not
done,
mine. My favorite isn't the Alfonso or anything else. It's the Divyangam. Have you all eaten the Divyangam?
No.
It used to be called the Langda once upon a time. But
Oh, yes.
we can't say that now, right?
That's
They're
right.
all woke, they're all politically correct. We can't say Langda now. And people are getting woke, they're getting correct about the weirdest stuff. A couple of months back, it was Makar Sankranti. So for those of you who don't know, in Western India, it's the spring festival that you celebrate by flying kites. And that day I came back and at dinner I'm telling my family that it's such a tragedy that no one flies kites in Bombay anymore. You know, when we were kids, and my younger daughter completely lost it. She said, I'm glad that barbaric practice has stopped. Do you know how many birds are killed and injured every year? Guys, I'm a very, very liberal parent. But this time I had to tell her, shut up and finish your butter chicken. But then later on, I realized that I was being a little too harsh. My daughter really cares about all these causes. She's like an unsuccessful Greta Thunberg. If Greta hadn't been white and no one took her seriously, she'd be my daughter. Another thing that has changed is that you can't call someone a housewife anymore because housewife is considered sexist. You have to call them a homemaker. But I'm glad that hasn't changed everywhere. Can you imagine a TV series called Desperate Homemakers? It sounds like a builder who's trying to complete a project on time. That would also be a fictional character. And imagine going to a porn site and finding a video that says homemaker asks plumber for extra service. Just wouldn't work. Obviously, like most people, I have also been guilty of using big, difficult words to show how woke I am. We had a team meeting recently, and I said that, guys, we need to do everything possible to make sure that there's no misogyny in this office. And someone said, haha, it's not misogyny, it's misogyny. Obviously, it was some bitch of a woman who corrected me. You can't call anyone disabled anymore. You have to call them special, right? You can't call anyone disabled. So if you don't like any of my jokes, please don't say that's so lame. Say that's so special. Nothing, absolutely nothing means what it used to. So we had this party shortly before the lockdown. And in the course of the night, one of the guys just said, hey, I'll have another drink. And the girl sitting next to him shouted, me too. Everyone left in the next 10 seconds. Those two words cleared the house faster than my 3 dogs ever have.
How does Maria is there?
Sorry, we seem to have lost you.
I think it has, yeah. I think he will just refresh it. Just give me a moment.
Nowadays, whenever anyone says me too, I say no, say I also. Sure. You guys can't even hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can see you.
Your screen is frozen. Unless that's part of the act.
Yeah, so this.
How is this figure? Is this thing?
Oh, you can.
You guys can hear me at all?
Yes, it went off for a moment, but now it's fine. Nilesh, can you hear us?
We have to hear mastery.
Nilesh, are you in? Just, I think he's just coming in, guys.
I think Maria, you've lost him.
No, he's just exiting and coming back in. Yeah, so let's just.
Okay, fine.
I think he wants a
nice.
second ovation, so he wants to make another grand entry.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. We knew you wanted to make another second grand entry, Nilesh.
But no applause. No, I'm just joking. So we were talking about being politically correct. So many of us have become like these activists for saving the forest and trees and stuff like. So just before Corona happened, one of the burning issues in Bombay was the RA forest. You know, there's this little forest right in the middle of the city. And everyone was like, you know, you can't construct the metro there. You've got to save that forest. Now, I'm really glad that so many of us have become pro trees. But have we bothered checking whether these trees are really pro people? Do they want to be saved? I did a bit of research and I don't think so. I dug out the last few headlines involving trees. I'll just read out a few. August 25th, tree crashes in Colaba, kills 2. September 18th, mother and child crushed by tree. October 5th, tree falls on cab, driver paralyzed. Guys, these trees are jihadis, they are suicide bombers. By protecting trees, you're supporting ISIS. It's a branch operation. So, like a lot of people, I've been going through anxiety, stress. We live in difficult times, right? We're worried about people around us. We're worried about our relatives and family and other cities. So I decided that, it was really getting to me. Like once I caught myself yelling at my kids in the middle of the day, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm working? So I decided to get some help. I reached out to this counselor, this therapist, and she said, first and most importantly, black your mind out to all negative news. Don't take negative news at all. Sure, that's easy enough to do, but it's not enough, right? I asked her, what else can I do? She said, do yoga. Yoga really helps. And she gave me some asanas to try out. I did it for 4 days. At the end of that, I was shouting, what the hell is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm doing yoga? So, since yoga didn't work, I called and asked her, what else can I do? She said, why don't you try meditation? When you meditate, you have to focus on one sound. Close your eyes, close your mind to everything else. Focus on this one sound. It will definitely work. Do it for half an hour. I tried it, but I got even more anxious, even more depressed. I called her after about 3-4 days and I said, this meditation thing just doesn't work. She says, okay, tell me, what sound have you been focusing on? So I told her that nowadays the only sound you hear is ambulances. Meditation just doesn't work, guys. So then the next tip she had was, why don't you play a nice board game? Play a game that your kids love. So we played Pictionary. You guys are familiar with Pictionary, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So we started playing Pictionary, and 5 minutes into it, one kid is asking the other one, you dyslexic or something? The other guy is still me. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Better now.
Better now?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. So one kid asked the other, is that a giraffe? Are you dyslexic or something? The other one replies, if you can't identify that as a giraffe, you're retarded.
Nilesh, we can understand the second grand entry. Now it seems because you didn't get any applause, you want to make a third. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, he's back in the.
Yeah. Really sorry about this, guys. And we have really, really good internet. Yeah. So like I was saying, we were playing Pictionary. One of my kids asked the other, if you think that's a giraffe, you're dyslexic. So she says, if you can't identify that as a giraffe, you're retarded. So I had to step in. This was getting out of hand. I said, hey, you can't call your sister retarded. Call her special.
Yes, connected back.
So I called up the counselor and I told her, even this board games things isn't working. What do you suggest I do? She said, why don't you listen to your favorite music? Music always works. And I said, sure. So I went to my playlist My favorite band is Queen. I put on Queen, and the first song was Another One Bites the Dust. I said maybe I shouldn't listen to Queen. Another favorite group of mine is The Doors. I switched on The Doors, and the first song was Come On Baby Light My Fire. I thought, no, maybe not The Doors. I love Led Zeppelin, so I went to my Led Zeppelin playlist, and it started playing Stairway to Heaven. I said, so I decided that choosing groups is really not working. Let's go to movie soundtracks. How many of you remember Top Gun?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. And the movie in which all of you saw Tom Cruise and you wish you didn't know your husbands. Yeah, you remember, right? So I went to the soundtrack of Top Gun. The first song was Danger Zone. And the second one was Take My Breath Away. I was about to call the counselor and tell her, listen, this music thing does not work. And that's when she called me. I took her call and she was sounding so anxious. She said, listen, I'm really feeling breathless. I'm not well at all. I'm not getting a hospital. I'm not getting an ambulance. Please help. I said, I would have helped, but I'm supposed to avoid all bad news. So one thing that I found out during the pandemic, when people got a lot more scared and anxious about everything, is that we're so superstitious as a country, right? We have our old superstitions also. But then as the world progresses, we create new ones. Think about it. You guys know that we tie a Nimbu Mirchi on our vehicles, to make sure that no problem happens on the road. Some of you might have done that. Yeah. Guys, when did this rule start? 250 years back, there was no Nimbu Mirchi in India. The Portuguese got it. I'm sure you love that news. 100 years back, there were no vehicles. Roads we don't even have today. There is this thing about if a crow poops on your head, you're going to get good fortune. I'm sure you've heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another one about the crow. It says if a crow sits at your window and goes caw caw, it means guests are coming home to stay. Yeah. Right? What a weird bird. You get good news from its backside and bad news from its mouth. Another of the old Indian superstitions is about the peepal tree. So basically, we believe that you can't sleep under a peepal tree at night because a ghost will attack you. Logic, the middle of the night, a thick tree, you could have a ghost. But I was wondering, why only a peepal tree? Why not any other tree? But then the answer was quite obvious. After all, what are ghosts? Dead people. Guys, I'm Marathi. That's how we pronounce it. I can't help it. So whenever I tell someone I'm Marathi, the first question they ask me is, why are so many of you alcoholics? And it's true. We have more than our fair share of bevadas. In Maharashtra, it's very, very difficult to quit liquor. And I'll tell you why. You go to any detox center anywhere in the state, and the first two words that you see are the Marathi for quit liquor. Do you know what that is? Daru soda. They're going to quit the damn thing and they're giving us the recipe. There's another, we have like superstitions for almost every body part, right? So there's this one that you can't pull out white hair. If you pull out one white hair, you'll get three in its place. You guys have heard about that one?
Yeah.
It's absolute bullshit. I've been trying it for years now. They also have this thing about, you know, cut nails and fallen teeth. You can't leave them in the house. If you leave them in the house, there's going to be a fight in the family. A lot of people believe that. Now, cut nails I can understand, but I just have one thing to say. If teeth have already fallen in the house, the fight has happened.
Oh no, he got stuck.
Maybe he's rehearsing the next one. I hope you all are
Maria,
liking
you
the
can
show.
start some.
I hope you all are enjoying the show. Ah, there he's back.
Yes. Yes, Maria, surely. A fair share of laughter.
Yes, it is.
So, you know, this was supposed to be
Sorry, you've lost you.
Till he gets back, maybe you can try putting in some reactions. If you look down, you'll see that little reaction button. So you can tell us how you're enjoying the show by just posting something from there.
I thought, Maria, you're the backup for the comedian.
Yes, very true, very true.
Oh, lovely. Everyone's posting theirs on.
Amazing.
Let's see when Nilesh goes over. Okay, I think he's signing back in. That's good.
They're not coming inside. Other two dogs are coming inside.
Just
no,
give
they're not there now.
Guys? Okay, he's trying to connect. Yeah. Okay, he's back. There we go. Okay, let's all give him a big hand. I think he deserves that while he enters and makes his third entrance, grand entrance. Here we go. Or he was talking about ghosts, right? I'm wondering now that we don't see his picture.
So maybe it's a ghost.
Nilesh, can you hear us? Oh, okay.
He's become invisible.
He's under the people tree.
Maybe he's decided from stand-up he's moving into magic.
The ghost got him.
He's not finished his fight.
Anyone wants to do the next stand-up?
He's gone to sleep under the people tree.
Maria, I think I'll take you up on that because I'm right now jobless.
Okay, we'll give it 1 minute. He's struggling to connect. Just give me 1 second.
Susan, you want to say something? No?
No.
What? Tell your joke. You had one joke. No?
Anyone wants to share a joke in the meantime while we figure this out? Mama, why don't you do your Venkatrao or the banana?
Daddy wants to share a joke.
No.
Okay, mommy, go for it.
No.
Come on.
Merle wanted to do something.
Yeah, he's going to try.
Come with his dogs.
We have dogs in the house.
Mom, you can tell the banana
That
one.
baby.
That's come on. Till while we take a short technical break. Go for it.
So there was a class of students and the teacher asked the children, can anyone tell me how to spell banana? So one of the boys put his hand up and then he said, B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A. And the teacher said, enough, please don't make the banana so long. Then the same teacher also was having a science lesson. So she said, can anyone in the entire class give me an example of an amphibian? So everybody was silent and the same boy put up his hand. So she said, okay, tell me. He said, Miss, an example of an amphibian is a frog. So she said, very good, very good. Then she said, can anyone in the entire class give me another example of an amphibian? So again, the same guy put his hands up. And so she said, okay. This fellow said, another example of an amphibian is another frog.
Ma'am, you're a lot better than I am.
Everyone is feeling very inspired, Nilesh.
I know. I was actually just reaching the end of my set. I just wanted to share this one thought with you. Melinda and Bill Gates, they realized after 27 years of marriage that they needed a divorce. You know why it took them so long? Their marriage was running on Windows. I hope you guys have liked it. It was an absolute pleasure performing for you. I'm sorry about all the, the internet thing, but at a live show, I wouldn't have gone off stage and come back.
I mean, you're taking full advantage of the Zoom call.
Yeah, absolutely. While y'all were waiting for me to reconnect, I had my beer, I did everything, and I came back.
Nilesh, you've really lightened the air, and I mean, I for one enjoyed that. My cheeks are hurting like crazy. But
that's not laughter. That's Botox. I told you not to do it. Accept your age. Yeah, just move on.
But that was such a fabulous show. I think Nilesh deserves a big hand. So everybody, please put your.
You guys deserve a huge round of applause. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. We really enjoyed that. Anyone, please feel free to put your take your mics off mute and tell us how you like the show.
You don't have to. Sorry, I didn't get it.
Imitating Harriet and absolutely amazing.
I'm so glad you liked it. I'm so glad you liked it.
Yeah, Nilesh, we want to thank you very much for taking so much of your time and giving us this wonderful show. And it really lightened the mood, especially in this present time of tragedy all over, and especially what's going on in India. It really helped us to lighten the mood and have some fun and laughter. And
I'm
we
sure
hope
all
we'll
of
be
this.
able to do it again sometime soon.
No, we should, and I'm sure all of this is going to blow over soon. And we're going to, whether in Dubai or India, we're going to have a live show with all of you in the audience. And I definitely want a better comedian.
Well, we want the same one.
Maria, Lakshmi, the rest of the team, you guys are doing a wonderful job. And I'm just buttering you up because I'm going to need the group myself soon. my wife and kids show every sign of leaving me. So
Yeah, I started the group with that ulterior motive as well.
absolutely, we're all going to need this.
Anyway, thank you so very much again, Nilesh. We enjoyed that thoroughly. And we know that you've hidden the gray very, very well. You've done a fantastic job of hiding the gray.
It's talent, what can I say?
But of course, the wisdom was very visible in all the wisecracks. So, so thank you from all of us at the Circle of Gray. It was for this really fun, laughter-filled evening. It's so nice to just have such a light moment, and I'm sure everyone else feels the same way.
There are very few times that you can say this and mean it, but it really was my pleasure. This was fun. So thanks guys.
Really
Please
good.
stay safe.
And really look forward to seeing you on an actual stage. Definitely want to do that.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Yeah.
Was that Alfred? If you could just give your name before.
Stefan, actually.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Stefan. Oh, hi, Stefan. Yeah, he refused to
Hi.
put his video on. Stefan, now you can put your video on.
As I said, don't want to.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, all right.
All right, say hi.
Oh,
I really want to scare them off. Okay.
You don't look scary at all, man. I've seen worse.
Really good. Really good.
Thank you.
So before we go, I just very quickly wanted to show everybody or take you through what's coming. There's lots of exciting things that are on their way. So we have, as you know, we're going to be featuring Alfred Hitchcock this week at Fun at the Movies on not this week, actually, next week, 19th of May. But at the end of this week, we have the beginners workshop to increase energy and improve circulation. It's a fabulous workshop. Again, the need of the hour, run by Leslie, who's based in New Jersey. So if you haven't signed up for it, please do. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And then, of course, we have fabulous Monisha with an ongoing video program. We'll be posting her videos every alternate day. And we really hope to see you moving and grooving and having lots of fun with her. And of course, aside from those, we will be having regular events like games coming up, quizzes, webinars on mental health, workshops, and a lot of other collaborative projects. So we really look forward to seeing all of you participate in them and have lots and lots of fun doing so. Yeah. So till then, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay home, and stay on Circle of Grey.
I have one query.
Yes, Nilesh.
This workshop about circulation, is it that circulation to meet more people, that kind of circulation, or no?
No, unfortunately, not at this moment.
It's
good try, Nilesh.
It's not that kind of a group. Huh?
No, not that kind of a group as yet.
Not that kind of a group. See you guys. Stay safe.
All right.
See you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Maria.
Bye. Thank you so
Really
much.
fun. Thank you.
See you.
Thanks, Nilesh. Thanks, Maria.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you all. Bye. So I'm just checking. Okay, we have
Very good, yeah. Very
Deepu,
good.
Soph, and Laksh. Okay, so it's just us. Okay, so what did you guys think? So if you can
Very
go on.
Very nice, very nice.
She's a
Well,
very sweet wife.
very well organized also. And you were very confident and very good at everything. Lakshmi, you.
After our karaoke debacle, this is so
Sorry?
much better. I said after our karaoke debacle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was like the turning point, no, for everyone.
Yeah.
But it's
The only thing is, I just couldn't log on from my phone.
I don't know why that was happening, but Laksh, that was good. I was actually in the middle of this, so I couldn't focus, and then I saw that you said that you could.
I did the same exact thing on the laptop. It worked, but I just didn't work on the phone.
No, you need to have the app on the phone, Dipali. Did you install?
I have the app.
It work actually.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've tried many times. Yeah, but on the laptop immediately.
Okay. Maybe your settings, probably, or
No, it always takes the password first letter as capital. So be very.
Yeah, I tried that also. Yeah, I did that also. My sister, my daughter was here like a little tech expert trying to guide me, but then I had to shoo her away.
But I'm so glad that you joined. When did you finally come in, Deepu? You caught the first part?
Yeah, I reached when you were just ending his description.
Oh, nice, nice. So I think almost everyone was in. Did you hear? It was, I think they were all very uncomfortable when the sex jokes came in. I see my grandma and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But
I got those expressions too.
I got some, yeah, that's good. But they all played along quite nicely, and
it wasn't too long. Also, the sex jokes weren't too long.
Yeah, and it was good to have that mix, I think, and I could see Farida's expressions also, but then it was just about right. I was messaging Lakshmi and saying, I hope they're over. Because I was hoping nobody would drop, but they took it really well. And I thought it went off just fabulously well. Let me ask Nilesh to join in over here, okay, with us. So we can just...
No, we get all conscious if he joins.
What's that?
We get more conscious if he joins in.
No, now just to say a quick thanks from us. Yeah. Y'all can talk in the meantime. You're looking nice, Deeps. How's it going without the cleaner and stuff?
So I brought her in. So we got her tested and I got her in for 2 hours to clean up the house. And I forgot to tell her do the bathrooms, but at least the floor looks a little better now.
Oh, but how are you guys doing? But is it okay there? I mean, Lakshmi, Bangalore.
So I haven't got the courage to get my maid yet because she
You know
goes.
what we did, Lakshmi? You know what we did?
Lockdown there?
We waited in the car outside. We kept all balconies, windows open. We made her just do Zaru Pocha Bartan. And then we waited another half an hour. We ventilated the house and then we went in. That's what we did. So much. And she was tested 2 days back. We did all this.
Oh, wow.
Scary.
Just to be on the safe side. But actually our building has stopped made. So.
Okay. Hi, Auntie. I see you've come back in. Your connection went off, is it?
No, I had gone. I had some other calls. Calls keep on coming for my birthday even now.
Oh, right, for the birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry. So we unfortunately the show is over, but we will be posting.
It's okay. I just came to say bye.
Oh, how sweet.
I knew it would be over.
How sweet of you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed whatever part you were there for.
Yeah. I did enjoy, but then I got 2 calls and then it went on and on.
No problem. We'll share the recording with you. Okay.
Welcome. So it was really nice of you to arrange all this. It was nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. See you, Auntie. Bye.
Hey guys.
Hi, Nilesh.
Hello.
Woo! I think he deserves a big hand. Wow.
To all of you, I can't imagine how difficult it must be to put together something like this. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be able to. Amazing stuff.
No, it wasn't that hard. I mean, you made it easy, honestly. And you were just fantastic. We enjoyed every moment of the show, and I wasn't lying when I said my cheeks are absolutely hurting like crazy. So you're going to see me talk like a fish now.
But see, you're an organizer, right? You're biased. I hope the audience liked it.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did.
No, they
I
absolutely did.
absolutely.
You've got some reactions, Laksh. That's great. So, Nilesh, just to quickly introduce you, Lakshmi, of course, you know. So,
course.
Deeps, I actually met Lakshmi through Nilesh. And Nilesh and I worked in Lintas when I joined Lintas as a trainee. So we go way, way back. And at that time, I used to be terrified of him. Now I laugh with him.
What?
No, I was
Nonsense.
terrified.
I mean, this is
No, when I used to come late or when I used to be talking to Rohan on the phone, you would go
She used
past
to-
my desk and say,
she used, sorry, I have to interrupt. She used to come in late. I used to ask her not to come in late, and she used to come in late again.
He
And
was
do you
the
think
only
that
one,
looks
even
like she was scared of me?
That was the thing about
Maria,
acting.
I experienced the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Way to go, Laksh. I mean, for heaven's sake, that's why you join advertising, right? So you can come to work late.
That's why I want to leave advertising now, because everyone expects you to work late.
Yeah, very true. So
you
yeah, so I go back way, to my early working days. And even before that was Sophia. So when I was kind of figuring out whether I wanted to do advertising, I worked at this small little agency in Goa, was supposed to be the biggest at that time. And Sophia and myself worked together. That's Sophia. Yeah.
Hi.
So we go back really, really to, like, I don't know, days of yore. And even older than that, my little baby friend who's a doctor now, Dipali. So we've been friends from the time I was in grade 6 when I moved from Goa to, from Bangalore to Goa. So yeah, so it's so wonderful to have her here. So we're all a little team of friendships and just a very, very nice group. And we're so glad you did this with us.
It's actually something outstanding you're doing, because like you said, everyone else has moved online. We've adapted to the pandemic, the lockdown and stuff, but seniors are having a bad time. I hope you can get as many more people as possible onto your platform.
Yeah,
Because they actually have nothing. They're cut off from their families. Like I did something called biotechnology which a long time back, and most of my batchmates who stayed in the subject, they moved to the US. All their parents are here and they're alone and they have no support, and their kids are desperately trying to support them in some way. And I'm not talking about hospitalization and stuff, that's another thing, just to keep them sane.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
No, it's absolutely crazy. Sorry, Soph, were you saying something? Couldn't hear you. No.
I was saying same thing. It's very difficult for them because being alone and with their age and stuff, it's not easy going out and especially getting stuff home and things like that. So
Yeah.
It's quite tough for them at this point of time.
And that fear factor, no, they're so, that uncertainty and the fact that their kids
Correct.
can't travel at a moment's notice, or or what's going to happen to them if they get it, and that's it. That's
Last home in 2019. No, that was in May, and after that I've not gone back. The whole family's gone back like in 2017. So it's like been so long since we've gone back home. We thought at least this year we would be able to go, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think that should happen also. It's really
And I'm sorry to bring in such a morbid note. Till last year, COVID was considered an elderly person's disease. And obviously you had a lot of seniors who, now seniors are losing children, they're losing grandchildren.
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually know people who've lost their 20 and 25-year-old grandchildren. So it's that kind of trauma that they're going through. It's terrible.
Terrible. It's terrible. And they're also losing a lot of their friends. A lot of people they know. So that's really unnerving them and making them feel even more insecure.
Maria, I'm barely 50. I'm losing friends. I've lost friends younger than me.
Shit. No, that's terrible. Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah,
But we
this
have
is
to
much
hang in
needed.
there, and I think that's why today was so great. And I think we've deliberately tried to stay away from any direct references to COVID on the group. You know, we're trying to see what we can do to counter it without actually directly referring to it. And I think that's something that they are enjoying and liking, because they haven't mentioned anything themselves. So things like this today, I'm telling you, 36, 38 signups. That was huge for us. And like this, we put the event out, and we overnight, you know, it just goes to show that everyone's really looking for for something positive and looking for a laugh. And Nilesh, like I said, it was so sweet of you to volunteer to do this and to reach out to us. So really touched.
No, it was, like I said, it was my pleasure. One thing I would really recommend, there's this guy I know called Karan Chauhan. Karan is one of the youngest, most promising magicians in India today.
Oh my God, I was just telling Laksh we should do a magic show next.
Okay, and he's a comedian cum magician. He's very good at both, much better at the magic. And during the lockdown, he's one of the few magicians who's made that transition to online. You know, he can actually pull off tricks and entertain people without, having them in front of him. Let me just talk to him.
Yes,
because yeah.
That'll be wonderful. And I'm telling you, I just sent that message, right, Laksh? Before the show, I said our next one should be a magic show. And it's
that's magic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks so much, Nilesh. We've taken so much of your time, and thanks so much. These are like my absolute rocks. The guys you're seeing here, they are really the heroes behind all of this. So thanks so much for being here, Deepu and Soph and Lakshmi. Honestly, I couldn't do it without you guys. And
thank you, guys.
We should do this again soon.
Yes, we absolutely should. Thanks.
You guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Thanks again. Bye-bye. See you. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that's just us. Oh, Deepu's logged off. Soph, how's the studying going? Oh, God.
Great. Don't ask, my goodness.
But I'm so glad you joined in today. That was so nice.
No, I was telling Stefan, like, she said, yeah, I want to join. It's comedy, you know. So I was like, yeah, okay. So initially, they were sitting here and I was busy making stuff.
Oh.
So I said, okay. So he's like, no, I'm not putting on the camera. I think Sophia's the guy.
Oh, boy.
I think I wanted to join.
Just 1 second. Stefan just joined you guys.
So he was like, no.
Hi, guys.
Hey, hi, Stefan. So
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Oh, thank you for something. You just said that these guys are your rocks, right? So from today onwards, I'm going to start calling Sophia a rock.
Why?
That's a good thing.
No, not my rock.
Maybe you can add a star. You can add a star after that. Laksh, what were you saying about Anand? Sorry.
No, I was just saying that he saw that the video was on and he didn't join. He wanted to.
Yeah.
But he didn't
I think that's the thing with the video. Most of the people not on the video because they don't want to be seen, right? So
Yeah. But he should have joined without his video, no, on the phone.
That he won't do. He would just come and